If we are going to continue on the trajectory of consensus kingdom laws, then we need to establish what kind of procedure and at what level. My government, the St. Martin government, in a technical presentation to Parliament came in, and just like we had yesterday, a beautiful technical presentation as to how the law came about. When the government then subsequently came in, the government says to us, but yeah, the political reality is that came about under a lot of pressure. So do we then take consensus up regeringsniveau to another level at the parliaments, and then to know that in there the onus comes on the first and second chamber of the Netherlands. That's where the vote falls. And in my opinion, the second and first chamber cannot take a decision on a draft consensus kingdom law if there's no consensus between all the parties that are affected by the draft law. How then do we deal with the matter of the dates and when we submit it and thing is something that I believe together we have to agree to. We have to find a way to decide, well, within this context, we are going to respect you. There is no way that, for example, it is decided how are consensus kingdom laws terminated. So, for example, you get yourself in a consensus kingdom law, vrijwillig, and then they say in order for it not to be too vrijblijvend, you can't really get out of it at your own discretion. And these are the kind of things that when we talk about the charter, we need to look at. And again, I believe it should start at the decision as to what kind of a kingdom do we want to go forward, and do we want to be part of that structure.